our Minnesota Vikings could potentially be losing one of our better safeties. And he's been labeled as a potential steal, and I would have to agree with that. So the Vikings have to act fast. That person is Cam Bynum. Let's get right to it. Before we do, shout out to our affiliate partners at Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, feel free to hit that link that I have pinned in the comment section or in the description and use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN at checkout to receive a small discount on your purchase. They have NFL helmets, college helmets, fully customizable ones, and not only do they just have the mini helmets in all those categories. No, they actually have the replica helmets, the big helmets, the actual helmets you can wear on a football field. They also have ones that if you're a high school athlete or a college athlete, you need a new helmet. Green Gridiron is the place for you. So if that's something you would like, maybe just a gift for somebody or for your own, for yourself, hit that link in the comment section or the description and use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN, at checkout to receive a small discount on your purchase. And if they already have a deal going on, you can actually stack that promo code to receive even more off of that final purchase. So let's get right into it. The Minnesota Vikings had one of the top, or NFL's, excuse me, one of the NFL's top under the radar stars in their starting lineup, but that's likely to change entering the 2025 league year. Safety Cam Bynum went off during the 2023 season, his first under defensive coordinator Brian Flores. The former fourth-round pick racked up a team-high 137 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, and a pair of interceptions, an effort that made him a prime candidate for a contract extension entering 2024. Now, that extension never happened. Okay, and Cam Bynum doubled down with another fine season for the Minnesota Vikings, notching career highs in interceptions with 3 and pass breakups with 10. He's now scheduled to become an unrestricted free agent, along with a slew of other Viking starters. And Mo Moten of that's a cool name. Mo Moten of Bleacher Report predicts widespread interest if the 26-year-old star does hit the open market. Moten recently named the Vikings standout as one of the NFL's top potential steals in 2025 free agency, as Cam Bynum eyes a second contract in the range of 3 years, $42.75 million. Here was Moten's take for a Bleacher Report. He said, Bynum has primarily played free safety as a deep cover defender, though he's capable of lining up in the slot. In addition to his takeaways, Bynum has improved his passer rating allowed over the last 2 seasons and permitted a 77.6 rating in 2024. Cam Bynum won't garner as much buzz as Javon Holland, Justin Reed, and Trevon Moehrig on the safety market, but he's been in the same class as those players in production. Pro Football Focus projects that Bynum may get a deal worth slightly more than $14 million annually, which may be selling his stock a bit short on the open market. Now, Cam Bynum has been one of the Minnesota's most improved players over the past 2 seasons, endearing himself to fans, both with his play and viral on-field celebrations. The Vikings will likely make re-signing him a priority for a number of reasons. For starters, Brian Flores is set to return for a 3rd season after being passed on during this year's hiring cycle for head coaches. Probably will get passed on until his lawsuit with the NFL actually gets settled anyways, right? Now, Cam Bynum's jump from a brutal 2022 season, he allowed 6 touchdowns and a pass rating of 117 in coverage per PFF's premium stats, to a superb 2023 campaign in Flores' first year in Minnesota, can't be ignored. The Vikings also have major needs in the secondary entering the new league year. Longtime starting safety Harrison Smith remains a question mark, as the 36-year-old likely only has a couple more kicks at the can if he can or does return for a 14th NFL season. Minnesota does have rising star Josh Metellus under contract for 2025, but the cornerback room is in flux with 2024 starters Byron Murphy Jr., Stephon Gilmore, and Shaq Griffin all scheduled to become free agents. Bynum's ridiculous 104 solo tackles led all safeties in 2023. If the top of the safety market rests with Miami's Javon Holland at 4 years, $98 million, retaining Bynum at about $14 million per year feels like a bargain for Minnesota, which should have plenty of salary cap space and motivation to get a deal done. No doubt in my mind, this is one player the Minnesota Vikings cannot let slip through their hands. absolutely cannot, especially with Harrison Smith basically on his way out, right? If anything, this is Harrison Smith's last season as a Minnesota Viking. What better way to send him off into the sunset than having his predecessor Cam Bynum locked up for 4 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever the case may be, right? To me, I look at the situation and say, look, Cam Bynum has done everything we've asked of him. He's became a star in this defense, a guy you can't lose, right? It reminds me a lot of the Justin Jefferson deal in a way that it's something you can't give away. You have a stud at that position. Are you really going to risk finding someone that's much worse, much worse than Cam Bynum and make this defense worse? Or are you going to sign Cam Bynum, who we know what he's capable of? We know that he could potentially get better because he's only 26 years old. Give him the contract. He's probably going to stay healthy, hopefully, knock on wood, right? And if he does, and he gives us that production, it helps us and gives us a better chance to inch towards a Super Bowl. If you let him walk, who's going to replace him? Sure, Josh Metellus could, but what about when Harrison Smith leaves? It would make no sense. This title right here that you see, a potential steal, it would be a steal. It'd be a theft of a lifetime if the Vikings let him walk out the building. If we do not give him a deal, if we do not even talk to him about a deal, which I'm pretty sure things will get moving here relatively soon, there's not only going to be one team, but I would assume a handful, maybe half of the league biting at a chance to get their hands on Cam Bynum. Plain and simple. He's a young, very solid safety. 26 years old. This man is going to have seekers, but Minnesota needs to jump on it, and they need to jump on it right now before it becomes a potential steal. Cam Bynum will remain a Minnesota Viking. It's just a matter of time, folks. You guys let me know your thoughts about this situation down below in the comment section. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Have a great rest of the night, folks, and Skol Vikes.